Torii Hunter is headed back to where it all started, the Minnesota Twins. I'm Jim Baskel with the latest ESPN headlines. The outfielder signs a one-year deal with the team he played his first 9 seasons with in Major League Baseball. We are joined on the phone by Major League Baseball senior writer Jerry Krasnick. And Jerry, this is a player that had some options. The Texas Rangers, the Baltimore Orioles, among the teams that were after him. What gave the Twins the edge?
Well, Jim, I think it really came down to the fact that he began his career in Minnesota. I think he felt the tug of going back there. There was some symmetry there, and you're right, he did have some other options. Texas really went at him hard. He lives in Texas. But, the fact of going back to Minnesota, where he was familiar, he knows all the people there. And, look, he's in his late 30s, not an all-star caliber player anymore. And they did give him $10.5 million on a one-year deal, which is a pretty nice little contract. So I think it's a nice way for him to finish out his career.
Ultimately, the money is always a huge factor in free agency. You mentioned his age, 39 years old. You would think, oh, what are they going to get out of a 39-year-old outfielder who's playing in his 17th season next year? But he hit .286 with 17 homers and 83 knocked in with the Tigers a season ago. He's still a strong outfielder. What will he bring to that young Minnesota Twins team that's had a rough go of it in recent seasons?
Well, look, he is a guy that does have a presence in the clubhouse. I know people who adhere more to the statistical viewpoint, don't buy into that much. But he is a guy who comes to work every day with a smile on his face. He plays hard. He's generally a really good teammate. And that's a young team. So I think he's the kind of guy. He also takes some attention away from a guy like Joe Mauer, who's maybe more of a quiet guy who likes to sort of play and not have to deal with the media every single day. So, I think they're familiar with him. He's familiar with them. You don't want him hitting cleanup in your lineup, but as a 5th or 6th hitter, still a decent outfielder, not what he used to be. He's still a serviceable player.
He's ESPN.com Major League Baseball senior writer Jerry Krasnick. Jerry, thanks for the insight. Again, Torii Hunter returns to the Minnesota Twins. The 5-time All-Star and 9-time Gold Glove winner signs on a one-year deal worth $10.5 million. You can read more about this story right here on ESPN.com. With the latest ESPN headlines, I'm Jim Baskel.